So, on this wild entrepreneurial journey that you've been on or continue to go on, what are some early lessons learned as an entrepreneur?
Whew. Well, I think the biggest lesson for me is, you can consider your career trajectory a bunch of false starts,
Hmm.
or you can consider them all steps, to the next thing. I can tell you that in my journey, in my career, it's taken a lot of twists and turns. It was not a linear path. I was on a nationwide television show on NBC. I thought that was going to be my path. Then I decided to quit practicing law and write a couple of books. Thought that was my path. Every time I would sort of pivot and try to do this creative thing, and then I would lead myself back to center. But every one of these was a journey, for me to
Hmm.
take. It was a leap. It was a growth point. It got me to the next thing. So instead of saying, man, I've taken a lot of false starts, a lot of my colleagues and professionals say, well, that failed and this company failed. It's like, no, no, no. None of them failed. They might not have made money, but they taught you extremely valuable lessons for the next project, for the next thing, for the next company. So I find that probably the biggest early lesson for me is, wow, this doesn't have to be failure. It could be learning. Because man, there was a couple of moments in there I thought I have truly failed. Now I'm very successful and it all worked out. And I look back and I use the examples from those failures all the time. Like, well, let me tell you how I fell on my face there, and let me tell you how I wildly messed up right there. And then, it's a joke and it's humor, but it also helps you grow and develop a
Hmm.
thick skin and resilience, and all that's crucial when you start your own company.